Hello there guys, welcome back to episode 7 of Civilization 5, playing Empire of the Smoky Skies. And I did realise just before hitting next turn that we do have another spy available, so let's go ahead and move him, and again we'll stick him in a random city-state somewhere. It may become useful later on. All-in has grown in population. We are working a few crappy tiles. Let's go ahead and put you in the university. We've almost finished all of the science tree, actually. We might start pulling people out of science and starting to work more on some production. Let's go on to the next turn. We only have one out of the 3 tiles we need to win. And that's because we're really struggling here to try and get ourselves some wonders going, because our production is quite bad. Unit promotion, we have a Leviathan who we can't give cover to, unfortunately. We could heal instantly, but that's a little bit of a waste. Let's go ahead and give him Drill 3. It's because they have that extra artillery up there, which is a little bit of a pain. Now, it says we had an enemy unit nearby. We have actually got a barbarian camp very, very close to our camp. Well, we can get rid of the barbarian camp nice and easily. And I guess we could go down there and just take that out with the land Leviathan before they have a chance to pillage the aluminium. So that's fine. You can't get back now. You can't get back either. You've almost fully healed, so I think we're going to put you back into a position. We want to try and get this city down as quick as possible before the city takes out my land Leviathans. Not too happy that he's got that extra artillery at the back, but not an awful lot that I can do about that, really. That submarine can back off away from the city now. We've killed his great general. We'll get you to fortify until healed. You want a research agreement? I guess we can accept. We've got plenty of money. I really would love to be able to get some wonders, but it's just such a struggle at the moment. We'll have to have a look and see what else we can get. So we took quite a bit of damage there, but again we can go and swap these units around again, so that's fine. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll just keep playing this game of Swapsy over here. What I'm also going to do is take one of these units and move it up to Vedria, just so that we can sort of swoosh them around. Let's go ahead and annex this city. We will get some unhappiness, but that's fine. We would like the stock exchange, but the first thing we want is a courthouse, then probably a circus and a monument. Obviously, because this is a captured city, it's lost a lot of buildings, so that does cause some problems. But it is generally fine. Also, you want to be mainly on production focus, but you can definitely work the 4 food tile. Yep, they seem like the best tiles for you to be working. That one. Give up 1 food for the extra 3 production, I think will be useful. You still working on that stock exchange? Yeah, that's like low priority at the moment. 2 turns for the courthouse. That should sort things out. We've got another flyer. Again, we want to give you interception. We want to rebase you to this air fortress there. And now you're working on the Philanthroporium. Now, what do we need in terms of wonders? There's Carnegie Hall, which requires a Philanthroporium in every city. The Patent Office and the Subterranean Colony. Do you know what? I really shouldn't have annexed this. I should have left it as a puppet. Because now I have to build the buildings there, and I'd completely forgotten about that. Doesn't really matter though. We'll leave these ones as puppets. So we'll see how this goes. This Sky Fortress is not going to do anything. You are going to attack the city. You are going to attack the city. And I love how this thing just like, when the general's selected, the Land Leviathan like completely disappears. Because I did look at that for a second and went, oh, I wonder what looks like an old unit. But no, it's a current one. I guess we could go and get a mine up here. This wouldn't be a bad idea. We certainly want to try and get some additional industry where we can. Do we have that sugar tile down here yet? No. Don't know why our borders aren't spreading there. 1, 2, 3. It is within range. It's just very weird that it's not doing that organically. I really want to go and build on that floodplains, but I'm worried that he might have a unit that he'll try and pop out and capture the worker with, but we'll see what happens anyway. It's only a worker. We'll get it back if we need to. The railroad is finished, which is excellent. I guess back to farms for the time being then. Another Land Leviathan, you stay there. You're going to swap out with this guy if it takes too much damage. And you... I guess you can just sort of stay there. You're not really needed right now. Yep, you're still firing at the Land Leviathan. That is fine. Now, if that's the only other unit that he's got outside the city and we capture the city, he's not going to be able to retake the city with that. So that should be fine for us. So let's go ahead and finish bombarding the city. We should be able to take it on this turn. Even with a pretty beat up Land Leviathan, we should be able to take it. He's actually got a worker up there in a barbarian colony. So that is now ours. We are going to puppet that. And we need to destroy this thing. Can't really get to it in one turn, which is the only problem we've got here. But we will move around there in preparation of taking it the turn after. And now we are going to start to move forwards in an effort to deal with this city. We've got a spy in there, so we've already got line of sight on it. So that's fine. We just need to move the artillery over there. You were going to build a mine, as I recall. Land Leviathan is going to heal up. Flyer is going on to intercept. And that should make those guys a little bit stronger. Now, he doesn't appear to have any units in there, so we should be okay. Got an enemy nearby. That's just the artillery next to our city, which we already knew about. Unit promotion. You can go and get Shock 3, I suppose. You're getting destroyed. At least I hope you are. Do they still have that barbarian camp there? No, it's gone, and they're running off with their worker. Okay, we get to choose a new research. Let's go... let's just sort of click on to technocracy, and we'll work up that way. Or we could actually go into perpetual motion, so we can get the perpetual motion engine. Let's go down that route. Unit needs orders. General is just going to sit there and do nothing. We've actually gained a manufactory over here, which is quite nice. You guys are going to start work on a farm. Where's that other artillery? You are going to move over onto this tile. In fact, you can move onto that tile. And you can move onto this tile. I thought we'd already told you just to heal up. Oh, we must have woken up because there was a unit nearby. You can actually set up. You can't fire on this turn, which is unfortunate, but that's a good start anyway. I guess you're just going to sit around here and sort of camp around near the capital. Apparently we need coal. You still want peace. There will be no peace. Why don't we have coal? Did we lose a deal that we had? I mean, we've got a spare great general. We could just go and steal this coal from the city-state. Which is not a terrible idea. Will we get any coal if we grab this city? We will not. And that's 3 coal. Do you know what? With a spare great general and the chances that we'll probably generate another one with all the fighting that's going on, we might just use him for that. Great general progress. Yeah, we're nearly halfway to getting another one, so we might just use one up. You're going to heal up. You can actually now start firing at that city. You need to move into position and set up for a ranged attack, and you can start firing already. Yep, this guy's not going to last very long. On to the next turn, as there's not much more we can do there. Ah, he has himself a destroyer. But he hasn't seen my submarine, has he? We can do some significant damage to that destroyer. He can probably sink my submarine, but he might back off now. Promotion on the artillery. Let's go and give you cover, which is always a sensible thing to have on artillery. And we will take shots with both of them. New production. We've finished the police station. So we want to start working on these things. So we need to have, well, Vedria all in. We don't have a patent office yet, so we want to get a patent office. We've got the police station. And we've got the subterranean colony here. That's fine then. What unit is needing orders? Still you. We'll just do a little bit of exploration while we have you up here. Just uncover a little bit of the land masses up to the north, I suppose. You're going to be the unit we used to capture the city. You've finished the farm. We got that sugar tile. I could just buy that sugar tile. Got plenty of money now. We're going to get it in... No, 2 turns. We'll just wait. But that does mean that we can send you down there in preparation for connecting it all up, though. And we have positive happiness, which is nice. You want to be a friend now, do you? Okay, let us work together then. I suppose he's going to ask me for a resource next. Oh, he's got a few destroyers. Okay, bye-bye submarine. Yep, submarine got wrecked, which is unfortunate. But do you know what? We can build another submarine. That's fine. We can and we will. In fact, we will queue one up as soon as you have finished that. So we would like another submarine. It's only 3 turns. It's like nothing. You're also going to need a police station as well. And you'll need a subterranean outpost and probably lots of other things. We could just go ahead and buy some of those, actually. What was the one... The Philanthroporium. So if we can buy a Philanthroporium over here, which we can, and then as soon as that has finished, you can start working on Carnegie Hall, which is a national wonder. Because they're not really building many national wonders. It doesn't seem like they are anyway. Unit needing orders. We will continue to take vengeance with our artillery. Just remember, dude, you attacked me. We lived in peaceful times and you decided to attack. There's no one to blame but yourself there. I guess we could go over and get a mine here. You have arrived. You are going to construct a citadel. We will unfortunately lose the farm. It's not that unfortunate really, but we do now gain coal. Sorry, Zanzibar. Deal with it. So we now have coal. Land Leviathan is fully healed up. That's okay. You can go around this way and have a little bit of a look at things. Yep, you just stay parked up there. Okay, things are going better. Looks like some of the AIs are making peace with each other. Nope, there will be no open borders. No open borders are required. We've researched robotics. We've got another great scientist. Borders of Orlin have grown. So we've now got that sugar. You're already there to start work on the plantation. Let us make sure we have civil defense queued up and then the grand idea. And I think now we're just going to go and pop that scientist. If I can find him. There he is. Let us just go and discover technology. So there's perpetual motion done. We're into a new era. We have a new spy. Yet another spy that will probably be no use for anything. Doesn't look like we've got any other city-states to mess around with, really. Who should we go and spy on? Dalmas, I suppose. We end up at war with them, we end up at war with them. And what have we got over here? Yakutsk has finished the patent office. Yakutsk needs to get a automated factory. So let's go and work on that. And after you've done that, what would be useful? Factory would be nice for some more production. Income's not great. It's not terrible either. It would be nice if we can just build the rest of the buildings that we need. Let's keep attacking this city, though. I don't think we can... We might actually be able to take that. Let's just go and see if we can do it. Then we won't be at war anymore. And indeed we did. You, sir, are out of the game. We're going to go create a puppet here. And we need to peace out with this city-state now, because peace is no longer blocked. So we'll go ahead and do that. Spy has been recruited, the spy that we already had. You guys have finished that. Go over here and work on the wheat. No idea why they hadn't got half of this stuff connected up. And yeah, you're just going to have a little bit of an explore, really. So let's see if we can keep ourselves to ourselves for a little bit and start working towards our goals here. Milan cancels quest. Yeah, I keep forgetting there's not many city-states because this is a very small map. It's a... The map sizes is Dual, which is 2 players, Tiny, which is 4 players, and this is Small, which is a 6-player map, even though there was only sort of 5 players, so slightly more roomy. Dalmas becomes the master of wealth. Does he really? Total gross gold income. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Nobody holds more than 1 title at the moment, though. So we might be able to pull this one out of the bag. We'll see what happens. Polias stole radio. We will now be denouncing you. So stop doing that. We will just heal everything up. You can build a mine. I think we're quite defensible, but we certainly want to make sure that we hang on to this title by probably building a couple more airships. I mean, Uric has 5, we have 8. But he could catch us up quite quickly. You're going to go ahead and construct a farm. And you're going to withdraw to protect our interests back home, I think. And we'll want to get all this oil sort of set up as soon as possible. Artillery we may need over on this side. Because if we attack out anywhere, we'll be attacking to the west. So we'll just sort of hide them behind the city for now. And of course he's hostile, because, you know, I denounced him. Ah, and Uric has denounced them as well. Interesting. So they may end up having a war with each other, which would be nice. Yekaterinburg has grown again. I think I'm going to take some of your population here and start putting them into culture. Now, also, what is my highest... what do I want? My city list. I want whatever's got the highest production. Economic overview, that's what I want. All in. All in is my highest production city. So what I need to try and do is work out how I can get more production out of the capital. And again, we could probably stop working the science slots and start working the production slots more. We'll probably still work the academies for the time being. And get some more mines. Let's go on and continue. Let's also make sure we get this artillery over here as well, which is now also fully healed, which is very nice. Guess you're going to stay there. Apparently we still need coal. So you want a research agreement, and you want me to give you a butt ton of stuff to do it. How about nosies? Yeah, he really doesn't like Polias, which is good for us. This is still saying that I need coal. You're still currently using more coal than you have. Well, not according to this. I'm using 2... I have 2 factories, I think. And I have... Yeah, I've got 1 coal extra. Stop telling lies. Elections rigged. Now, are there any of these where we might actually have a chance of performing a coup? We're allied with... No, no one's allied with... No one's allied with any of these anyway. Oh, that's fine. Certainly not a diplomatic game, so... It doesn't really matter. I think we are definitely ahead in terms of tech anyway. Uric becomes the Grand Philanthropist. So that's because he's the captain of industry and he has the most wonders. Well, I'm going to try and outbuild him on wonders. I'm not too sure I can outproduce him unless I could build an awful lot of mines and stuff down here. There aren't really many spaces for mines. I guess we could go and... we could buy this tile up here. And we can go and build a mine there. We have been denounced by you, that is fine. But everyone else hates Polias anyway, so... probably won't be ourselves that has to deal with him. We should probably move that Great General over to... Linkoping. Borders are growing. We have ourselves our submarine. You want targeting against naval units. We can leave you in the city for now. And, yeah, you can go down here. We'll remove that jungle and we'll start getting a mine on there. You want to go ahead and build a quarry. Oh, we're being insulted by the guy who everybody else hates. I don't know if I need that, but I'm just going to say yes anyway. Yeah, we are still using quite a bit of it. Because our land ships use it. And again, I do want to build a few more of those. Technocracy. And we are still working on the Carnegie Hall, which will be finished in a single turn. After that, we could start work on the CN Tower. We might be able to grab that one. You have finished the factory. We do need more police stations, so let's work on those. Stable would give us a lot more production from camp, so let's go ahead and do that. General's going to go to sleep. And I think that is probably a good place to end the video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Civilization 5. I'll see you on the next video. And until then, goodbye for now.